You ain't got time for dueling? You do now, where you going? You ain't got time for dueling? Well, you better make time! Oh, caution thrown to the wind from this guy. And that's what these two guys are doing right here. Clicking and holding against one another and trying to whittle their opponent's life total down to 0. Jeep off to an... Oh my God! Huge comeback from 1! Beautiful chain from Toshank. Just keeping the pressure up and constant damage. Look at this. We got some more lates in to do, boys. Ladies and gentlemen, ladies, hey, what's going on? What's up, Joby, Bankai, Nimrod, Green Lungs, Coffee and Business, Wicked One Ball, Darius, JLK, The Reaper Kane, Tonka, RH, what? Happy New Year, guys. Big cheers to you guys. Thanks for being here. Y'all are early. Jeez, wow. Oh man, what a card, man. This is wild. I'm really hoping we get to see this one right off the rip, man. Dazer versus Muchez. The Zan v Zan showdown. You know, Toshank was getting a little sick of seeing Zans every week. He says, you know what? It seems like every other week there's a new Zan I gotta take down. Well, it just so happens to be all the Zans in the DFC, man, are savages. And some say the matchup is miserable. But after seeing Dazer versus Jinshin, god damn, that was probably one of my favorite fights of all last year. So, maybe we'll get to see it again with Dazer versus Muchez here. Really hoping for that one. Should be pretty epic either way if we get it. Should be nuts, man. Hey, what's up, Michael? I rode a DFC family. Leroy. Taz, my dude, what up, what up? Yeah. And then for the Melee title, and some of you might know, this might be a little confusing if you tuned in last week. Jinshin was the undefeated champ. Well, this guy has gotten a little sick of Melee, all right? He says, you know what? Screw this noise. Everybody hates on my Zan. And really, I just think it is a glass ceiling, okay? Like, if you come in there as these female characters, all right, you're going to catch some harassment, all right, from the Dins and the Barbs, all right? It's just how it is. It's a man's world out there in the inner cloister. Can't be coming in like a little bitch, all right? You got to get in there, and you got to start kicking some ass, all right? All right? You gotta... No, in all seriousness, Jinshin giving up Melee for the time being. So in which case, we thought it would only be appropriate that Nimrod and Green Lungs fight it out for the new title. And then if Jinshin returns anytime soon, these guys can unify this. He'll just get himself a immediate title shot. But I think that it's no secret to anybody who's followed the Melee division that these two are just at the top of it. Absolute savages. Green Lungs so creative with his build. Same with Nimrod, and Nimrod and Green Lugs. Both of these guys coming from the bottom of the bottom to the top of the top. They meet every once in a while, and when they do, it's fireworks, man. So I would expect nothing less here. We're going to have a savage new champion at the end of this duel, and whichever one it is, it's going to be epic. And then Murder SC taking on the long-deserved Nightfall for the LLD DFC Championship. This, long overdue. These guys have seen each other in some FFA matches, but somehow Nightfall always lost first. I don't know why. If you saw any of those, it seemed like, you know, it's probably just Murder SC was just hiding, I think. I don't know, but regardless, these guys have seen each other in the Moor before. However, tonight it is going to be a one-on-one showdown. Nightfall can bring anything he wants to the table. Murder SC going to be on a barb or a din. Nightfall has a lot of things he could use. Curious to see which one he brings. And then, of course, Butter. Not only does this guy return to the DFC, he just climbs his way up the ranks, man. This guy just climbs his way up the ranks like an absolute savage. Let me see if I can actually pull up the rankings. I'll have those going, and we can swap over to it eventually. But dude, regardless, this guy is doing so well, man. He's just kicking ass and taking names. And now, Butter on his barb, right? The build that made him famous, the one we love seeing this guy duel on. Although he does have the ability to duel on just about anything. Wouldn't be surprised if these guys swapped it up and did another FPK matchup or something. But Butter going up against someone who he probably has heard of as a barb player. Let me tell you, he's going up against Punch, and Punch signed up on a Necro or Sorceress with not a barb this week. So the real question is, does he have what it takes on these other classes to take out one of his fellow Savage Barb players in the DFC? We're going to find out. Then we've got GVN versus Javito. This, the death match of the night. GVN being put to the ultimate test on his Zan. Can he take out Javito PvP? Javito is no stranger to these Zan VVT matchups that are of the death quality, right? This time, GVN's going to need 2 wins to take the entire match. Javito is going to need 5, right? That means we throw out the regular FT4 rules. This is a severely lopsided matchup in favor of the VT. GVN's going to have to be quick, creative, and it's hard. It's going to be hard to be that quick on that Kawahin ping, man. This guy always playing at a bit of a disadvantage. So I would guess we're going to see nothing but the most savage, most on point Amazon play from this guy, and all he needs is 2 rounds. He's just got to get him 2 times, and he wins the entire thing. We've seen before in Jinshin's matchup against Javito, or no, I'm sorry, this was Muchez. Muchez just switched it up and did some 451s and put Javito on chase duty. Says, if you ain't good at those locks, if you can't get him and keep him, you're just going to get poisoned to death. And that was certainly a strategy that was effective, but the difference was that Muchez only needed 1 win, right? Now it's very rare that we do death matches where you only need only 1 win to take the whole thing. All because of that, man. Like, it's every once in a while you get that free round, and then and then it's on, right? Yeah. LLD should have been yesterday. I totally agree. God, man, that was so fun yesterday. Did anybody get in there and jam with every character having teleport, jump into some LLD? God, that was so fun, man. I started tearing some shit up on my druid. Bro, I'm telling you, it was fun. What a great day for that. Dude, so we've got so many good ones, dude. Speaking of Jinshin, we've got Jinshin versus Riz. That one's going to be epic, man. Not sure what Riz is going to bring to the table, if he's going to go straight with that hybrid or if he's going to go with the Whirl Girl. But after seeing the savagery with which Zons are delivering sheer digital violence to Sins these days, or really everybody in the DFC, I wouldn't be surprised if Riz takes a little bit of a left turn, goes back to his roots, busts out that Ghost Sin, and just starts going to town. Seeing how good that's going to go, it could prove to be a good strategy, but we will see. I will trust it in the hands of the experts and know that whatever build Riz brings to the table is definitely the best one. He certainly has the highest level competition cut out for him in Jinshin. So, nasty fight there. Then we've got Lamp versus Clint. These guys haven't seen each other in the digital octagon in months. But there's something special about this one. These guys are going to be dueling on the Ariat Summit, okay? Very enclosed space. Why? These duels tend to go long, and they don't have to, right? It all comes down to how well you handle the close range interactions, how quick Lamp is, how accurate Clint is at close range. The rest of it is just chasing each other down, right? So let's cut out the chasing. Let's get down. Let's make it close quarters combat, man. Clint certainly shouldn't underestimate Lamp, though. This isn't Lamp's first time dueling on the summit. He knows all about it. Clint's going to be climbing up that Ariat mountain right there, all to find that in the cold, harsh depths of winter lies the nastiest blizzard-casting cold sork that D2R has ever seen. And he's definitely is going to need to come in prepared. So much other stuff, man. We got the return of Montriana on this card, going up against the Tasman himself. These guys have met in the Octagon before. However, it's a whole different matchup this time. Taz used to be on the Necro, I believe, in their first matchup, but now it's a whole different story, right? Tasman getting real good on that Zan, and Montriana coming in with his creative barb tactics. We've seen him do it before. We've seen him do very well versus some Zans before. We're going to see if he's coming back fresh and can do it again. Certainly a tough matchup, though. Nothing easy for him coming in. But we're going to see. Polytheist versus Squigs. This should have happened a long time ago, man. These guys have been long overdue to meet each other inside the Octagon. The digital arena. Keep calling it the Octagon. We should probably just call it the H-gon. The ideal Bloodmore map for dueling, right? It's just, habits are habits. Oh, sick. All right, good stuff, Nightfall. You guys, you and Paulie doing last week's duel tonight? GG, man. GG. Will be good to see. And then, dude, GVN, he can't get away from the Dins tonight, man. He's got me in the LLD division. He's busting out the Zan. I'm going in with the Din. I'm going to try to make this one a fun one. All right, we're going to make this a fun one. I'm going in with the Charger, I think. I mean, I wouldn't call it an easy win, but it's easier. We're going to go in and put GVN to the test in LLD, and we're going to give him the sauce on the Libby. Going to be a fun match. Got to be on point. Certainly got my work cut out for me. The roles are reversed, I think, in that matchup when it comes to LLD versus HLD. I think the Din definitely has it hard. Not having teleport, on the main side makes it real tough. Yesterday, though, when we had the 22 Nights of Terror, every character has teleport. Goddamn, get out of town, man. That Din weren't losing. And then Jagger Swagger versus Player Name. These guys, two newcomers to the DFC in the Melee division, and both of them off to a savage start. They're going to be seeing each other for the first time in the DFC Digital Arena tonight. And of course, the legendary Wolf Barb going up against Murder SC. Barb v. Barb violence in the Melee division. Holy shit, boys. This card is wild. But let's check this out, man. Let's, it isn't always that we get to see the rankings, and I think it's important to see these sorts of things. All right, let's give her a good old look-see. All right, man. Here it is. Look, we're just pulling it up. We're just gonna pull it up like this. Yeah, Bill. Nothing fancy. All right. It isn't publicized anywhere, all right, but it is what it is, okay? At the top of the HLD division, we've got Dazer, okay? And then number 1 ranked, this guy's on a little bit of a break, but it ain't going to change his ranking, man. Toshank's still just ranked number 1, and it's going to be hard to catch, dude. He might be there for a while, even going on leave, just not dueling. This guy's got room to take a break, right? But then look at these look at the top 5, dude. You don't want none of this, right? Polytheists, Savage. Muchez, Savage. Sogi, Savage. Serenity, Savage. Jinshin, Nasty. Like, None of these. All of these in the top 10 absolute savages, right? But then, just like I said, this guy making big moves. Butter just making big moves already, moving up the ranks. So don't be surprised when we see this guy just taking on the top of the top, man. It's just how he is. It's how he rolls. So it's how he gets down, you know? Just is what it is. But speaking of which, speaking of duels, let's get back in there into town. I'm going to check the Discord. If this is your first time in the DFC and you're like, what the hell do I do? Just pop in the Discord. You'll see us all chilling there in the channel. You know, right over here. Let me see if I can bring this up. Right over here in the join the stream channel, you'll see us chilling. You got Murder SC over here sharing his screen. Looks like he's also just chilling, right? All you got to do is pop in there, share your screen when you're ready to duel. That lets us know you're ready to throw down. Then we pop over and check out your duel. But yeah, man, simple as that. Let's start this off right. All right, I gotta show you guys something. Okay. All right, don't laugh. This is my din. I don't want to hear it. I do have to token. I'll show you what it's all about, all right? I'll show you what it's all about. I'll show you why I'm in a game called Fight Me right now, and of course we got a Cold Sork joining up. Because of course. But look at this. All right. I had originally set this up with FOH and Conviction, and I like it because it keeps people honest, but it really screws up my hotkeys, so for that alone, I'm going to have to put FOH on this side just so that I can chain. I'd rather chain than keep people honest, so we're going to do that, just right-click chaining. But that means I've wasted a ton of skills. Okay, so I've pretty much wasted, well, at least 3, right? So that means we're going to have to token, we're going to have to do some math, but that's all right. That's just, it's how these things go. It's the part of the life of a din, man. It's just how it is. So how I'm going to do that is I'm actually going to go over on max roll. And, well, what is this? All right, good stuff. Okay, this is how I'm going to do it. I'm just going to figure out my maximum amount of damage that I need. As you can see, we have 15 in FOH, 16 in Holy Shock. We figured out that this is the maximum damage that you can get for the skills that I had available. However, we're going to figure it out now. I think that the answer would be this. I think it would be... Let's actually... Let's go. I have 3 more available. I think it's 1, 2, 1. I think that might be the best. Let's see. FOH damage, 6211. If we go here, it is 6206. Not as good. If we go here, 6202. Alright, so it's an even split. It's an even split between Fists of the Heavens when we do this. Fists of the Heavens and Holy Shock. We do that for the added lightning damage. This is obviously, this isn't the same build, but it's just what we have available for skills. So we have to do some calculations. All right. Yeah, max roll is good. That's always how we figure out how to min-max stuff, all right? That's what we do. All right, we're gonna token out of this, all right? We're gonna need some strength. All right. Okay. Should be good there. I don't think we need more strength than that. This armor is for the looks and for the savagery. It is a 100% perfect full plate mail Enigma given to me by Solus. So we're using that. We do need 136 dexterity sometimes. But then I'm not sure if we need cannot be frozen. So we might have to take off some dexterity. You know what? I'm going to save this for last. Let's do the skills. Let's get the most important stuff out of the way. All right, let's do that. Let's take care of it. It's Smite, Holy Shield. All right, We definitely want 1 point into FOH. We're doing that. We definitely want to max this. And now we have 39 skills left. I kind of want Vigor. Call me crazy, but I kind of want Vigor. I know theoretically I shouldn't, but it's a technical wasting of... Well, let's see. It's a technical wasting of 4 skills. Yeah, I was gonna say, I kind of like it. Yeah, I can't not do Vigor. Alright, so we have 32 skills left, which is 17 and 17. Alright, just as the site says, it's 17 and 17. And that maximizes our damage with the skills. Alright. I'm also going to do something creative with this. I'm going to go... Actually going to go controls. This is a backup for this. Apply. Good stuff. Alright, that way we can hit 1. 1. Or we can hit tilde, and both of them do the same thing. I do that because I have FOH set up on tilde on my main din. So we can't be misfiring in the brain and missing chains. The purple stuff is for pub games. You just never enter a pub game with the expectation that it's going to be BM. It just probably isn't going to be. And then every once in a while you just gotta bust it out and juve. Like, it's just how it is. Alright, so let me figure this out first. So I might have to do this, right? I might have to swap to something like this. Then I would have cannot be frozen if I'm trying to chase down a necro, right? That'd be 60, 95, 115, 1 on the ring, which would mean that I need more. I need 20 more dexterity, right? By the very least. Oh, yeah. Yeah, 20 more dexterity, I would say. At least. Let's swap this out to be correct here, and then we'll figure it out. I'm going to pick a ring with no dexterity on it. Alright, and then we go 136. I'm not going to necessarily worry about max block. I'm just going to worry about necros. Sometimes, every once in a while, you got to take down a necro, man. That's just how it is. Alright, we'll swap that out. Yeah, we're looking fine, man. We're looking fine. I think this is good. And then the rest goes right here.
Good day.
All right. All right, I think we're good. Oh, yeah, see, this is a pub. This is a pub. I forgot. This is why we have juves. That's why we have juves. Yeah, so we got to go bow somewhere else. Gotta go bow somewhere else, and then we're just stepping out, fucking throwing. There's no... We're just stepping out and throwing. Yeah, oh, for sure. Any class can kill, then it's just hard, yeah. Alright, we're on point here. Nope, we're still working on our aim. Okay, this is good. Mouse cursor sensitivity. We won. All right, so we've got a necro up in here. All right, let's do this. We've got some. Oh, what? Who is this? Joby, level 98. Damn, son. This guy's getting good. I don't think I have his level 98 ear yet, so you know if he steps out here, we'll get that. Pretty easy. All right, go someone. Yeah, a rogue Joby suddenly appeared. Yeah, who knows? All right, go. We got a necro. We don't have our necro set up, but we do have juves. All right, we're gonna need those. Who stomps a VT? All right, he knows I'm a noob, VT. He knows I'm a noob. He can sense it. That's why. You only stomp a VT when you realize they're fucking retarded. That's when you stomp a VT. You notice this is a retard VT, so I'm gonna stomp them. That means I need to get good. This VT is retard. Stomp. All right, it's time to get good. All right. Oh no, Bill. Yep, fire it right up. It's fucking time. All right, go, Kira. GG. All right, we're getting better. I wouldn't say we're good. I think I realized why I deleted my VT in the first place, or by deleted I mean I just converted it to a melee character and never converted it back. And it's because VTs are friggin' hard to play, man. They're extremely hard to play. You got to be good. You got to be quick. There's nothing free. Nothing is free, dude. All right, this guy's a trapper. Let's jam it. Oh, wow, it's all fire damage? Damn, son. Good fire damage. So it's he probably has like minus facets on and shit, because we just barely have the max res here. So that's probably how he's getting it. We have a lot of casters in here though. I guess we have a druid. This is kind of the versus all setup. I think we just... Do we just go Shaco? This, Trangs, for now. We lose IAS that way. That pigeonholes us into a PB. That's unfortunate, but all right, yeah, we good. We good. We have more life this way. 5,200. All right, go someone. Yeah, we get melted by the traps, so unfortunately we can't really be a real VT. We would have to stack up fire res. Oh, we have 57. 57 res. Yeah, something went wrong here. We're gonna have to overstack. I think he has like a sword that gives minus res and shit. So we're gonna have to figure that one out. Just like stack this up. Maybe even this. Yeah, those traps are hitting way too hard, man. We knew something was wrong. Couldn't quite put our finger on it till we tried to put our finger on it. Then we did. Yeah, they're still gonna hurt. I have no way to resist them. I gotta figure VT out, man. I have absolutely no way to resist these traps. I don't think you can swap boots out as a VT. Some people do it, but I'm not convinced it's a good idea. Charms. Oh, that's a good idea. That's smart. Well, I guess we have all res here. Yeah, just like sacrifice one combat charm. Yeah, that's smart. There we go. It's still not great, but and then we get hostile by... Alright, this is why we don't swap. I hate doing this. Like, I absolutely hate it. I'm not swapping. I'm picking one, like, because then you get hostile by a fizz damage character. Go after you get your fucking fire gear on. Fuck that noise. We're just picking one thing. Just going with it. Unfortunately, that means we probably need Grief PB. Because we need DR. And cannot be frozen. Yeah, exactly. You swap to that, and it's like, oh, Druid hostiles you. So by switching to this, we still have 75 cast, but we have to give up the IAS on the gloves, which means we don't have enough to hit the max breakpoint with a Berserker Axe. So we have to switch to a Phase Blade. I feel like a noob, but is what it is, man. Our fire res still probably pretty low. Yep, that's okay. Yep, we lose to everything equally. Go VT. I think my shit's hurting him, dude. I don't understand VT versus VT. It's just a bunch of fucking random shit, huh? Yeah, I shouldn't have won that.
Good day. Yes.
So many fail casts on that bow, man. People wonder why they cast bow like 16 times. It might actually cast, but it doesn't look like it casts, so you can't be sure, you know? Alright, go someone. Joby was slain by Swiss Trap? That can't be the real Joby. Yeah, he's definitely got minus res gear, so we're gonna have to be careful. Just pinging him down, bro.
Not in town.
Help me.
That's how you do it, Joby. Never miss an opportunity to talk shit. Geez, just GG for PvP. Never seen a duel before? Is this your first duel ever watching in Diablo, dude? Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Yeah, you've watched me trying to basically learn a new character. You've stepped into that. I've dabbled on the VT before, but man, it's a tough class. There's nothing free, dude. It's tough. It's very tough. Like you basically your job is smite and cast FOH and balance the two perfectly. It's a tough job. Round two, go. Round two. Dude, he just blows me up. Wow. Yep. See, he's stomping me, dude. I don't like that. I can't cast Oak because, for whatever reason, skills have a 78% chance of failing when you cast them. I have no fucking idea why that is in this game, but there is a 78% chance that when you cast a skill, it fails to cast. I really wish they would fix that. It has to do with skills that are not inherent to the character class. I don't know what it is, but based on my best calculations, 78% chance the cast will fail. If you don't believe me, go watch Llama's most recent speedrun on the Amazon. Go watch him take down Hell Bale. Watch how many times he fail casts lower res. It's 78% of the time. It's yeah, happens in LLD all the time too, dude. Look, there's another fail cast. No reason for it. Just straight fail casting. It usually has to do with, like I said, with skills that are not your own on the character class. You start doing that, they start fail casting. All right, I'm just gonna put on BM Sword, and then whoever hostiles me, it's gonna kind of make up for the fact that I'm not like a good Din. I'm not a good VT. I'm the best Din, but I'm not a good VT. All right, we took too much poison there. We're gonna have to rep some of that back. Oh, he's almost dead. We got him somehow. We got him somehow. I think he took that shrine. I don't know where he is, but while he takes his time, we're just gonna rep back some life. We'll look for him. Yo, what's up, Solus? Oh, he did? We towned him. I think we won.
Greetings.
Oh, did they really? They added a dueling arena and PvP charms from NPC. You can just buy skill balances in the arena too, so it's more fair. Dude, that's sick, man. That's sick. Yeah. That sounds dope. Remember how I said Necros can just walk down and they get out of everything? Like a VT can't beat them? I think he just proved it right there. There was nothing I could do. He just kept walking down. Because when you get hit, it no longer works like LOD where you smite and they get stunned. So making it like making a Din a good character. Now they get stunned and then they have like 10 seconds of immunity frames, so you'll never stun them again. So they could just keep walking down, spearing.
I can't carry it.
And their spears do 80% of your health because they thought that was a good idea to buff spear damage. Yep, so one spear does like 12k. Someone wrote on a forum, they were like, dude, my necro skills don't do what hammers do, and all magic damage should be the same. So now we have busted necros and busted magic damage. It's ridiculous. It's also, you have to take this with a grain of salt. This is me being a little bitch because I'm not a good VT. VT is the most frustrating class to learn, but when you get it, it's like, all right, it feels good. You know what I mean? When you get kills, they start to feel real good. Because it is the hardest class to get kills on. And just got blown up by traps. Good duel, traps.
The Order welcomes you.
It's too bad. I feel like I did all right there. I was in the zone. I was focused.
What can I do for you?
Yeah, steep ass curve for sure. It is. It's like, here's the experience learning how to duel on a VT. You suck for 99.9% of your journey, and then one day you're just good. And by just good, I mean like you're still probably not the best VT. There's probably still like 80% of the VTs are better than you, but you just stop losing duels as much. You lose like a regular Din should lose. Is that you, Johnny Dubs? All right, go Dubs. Let's jam it. That can't be Dubs. He wouldn't have lost to Chun-Li. We towned that sin. Made a VT and I'm terrible at it. Yeah, dude, I'm telling you. It's like the most frustrating thing ever. The most frustrating, because all of your kills you have to be point blank range for, right? Like you have to get in point blank range to deliver your smite. You could sit there and kind of stay on the outside and use FOH, but for whatever reason they buffed FOH's cast speed, but its damage, its actual lightning damage is still very, very bad, especially when you nearly have this and all of its lightning synergies maxed. It's really good in PVM because of the holy bolt damage, but the actual lightning damage on FOH is really bad. Now, granted, I don't think it should be good. I hope Blizzard doesn't hear something like that and be like, we should buff it. You shouldn't. It is the most toxic PvP skill. It shouldn't be good. I like it in its current state. But the point is, as a VT, you're not really going to be delivering a lot of your damage that way. Like, it has to get in, you have to get in there with smite. You have to be point blank, and then you have to get good at the combo. And by the combo, I mean smite, FOH, tele stomp, smite, all right? What I tried to do right there, but then I got stunned by a random magic spell. Alright, we caught him with an up smite there. See, that's another trick you gotta have in your arsenal. You gotta have the up smite, dude. I'm trying to teach him not to stomp, alright? Right now, he has no respect for my skills. He's stomping. So I'm gonna go complete noob and just do some up smiting. And that's basically where you just wait for them. You keep clicking. Just like this, you keep spam clicking your shoulder. I think it might actually be like the other shoulder. I think it might be this one. Either way, it's somewhere in there. You keep spam clicking that, and eventually when they stomp you, you're immediately gonna have their name. Duel the Sin, want to see how his bow damage looks like? All right, yeah. Go Chun. All right, here we go. And sometimes you just got to get in there. When he's got that bow out, dude, he takes some vicious FOH damage, I just noticed. I'm talking vicious. Max says, well... Alright, go Chun-Li. We'll try again, Max. Playing VT is a bit like bringing a fist to a wizard's duel, but damn, do those kills feel rewarding. It's true, man. It's very, very true. Bringing a fist to a wizard duel. That's exactly what it's like. Like, you really shouldn't be there doing what you're doing. Like... I'm making a new game. This fucking box in the middle of the fucking shit is so gay.
The Order welcomes you.
People just teleport, like trappers will just teleport to one side of it, lay their traps, wait for you to teleport to the other side of it, lay their traps. I would guess it probably wasn't a lot. Like when I got hit with that bow before, and the poison, it wasn't insignificant, but it wasn't like it didn't seem like he was abusing the poison charms, like he was really committing to it. Six D-Clone walks starting at 9 p.m. sponsored by Mott J. Is it like one every 10 minutes? Are they doing like one every 10 minutes again? Wow, okay, GG. Thanks for the heads up on that, man. We got a little bit of time, but we're going to want to be ready for that. All right, go, someone go. Aye. Oh, he's amped. He's amped. That's why he's teleporting around. He's amped. See how quick that was? That little monster amped him. Yeah, so that's 2.5 hours. Yep. I concur. Amp GM, I'll allow it. All right, CS strike. This guy's a CS Zan, which means I'm not swapping gear, so it's just an auto loss. You could put T-Gods and Wisp on and just own, but I'm not swapping gear. Pokey Zans just want to poke and one-shot people. We'll let him do it. Let him do it. He'll get his fun and maybe switch characters. We'll see. Oh, it's a paladin. Well, reading is hard. All right, go II. Oh, I gotta get that shoulder trick right, man. I don't think my cursor placement was in the right spot because I got his pet. Hey, thanks, Hellink. Appreciate you, man. Good to see you. Happy New Year to you. All right, some say it's at the waist. All right, go II. See, the better I get, the less he's gonna stomp. So that's going to be a good indication of how good I've gotten as a VT. I actually believe I'm getting worse. It's called shoulder trick, not waist trick, says Joby. Yeah, maybe I should just take some time and aim at the shoulder before I completely give up on the shoulder. I heard, I don't know, man. I heard Darren say it was like somewhere around the waist. Maybe, I think it was Darren. All right, go, aye.
I can't carry anymore.
I have no mana. Too bad. I think that was a good duel. With infinite mana there, I think that would have been even better. Here's what I'm going to do, though. We've got... Nah, I was going to swap gear, but the second I do that, Kai's going to say go. C-Strike's going to say go. Joby's going to hostile me and say go. I would swap to versus Necro, ideally, if this was 1v1, and that was the only matchup I had, I would have 125 cast. But... can't do it. There's just too many. There's too many other people in the game, so you have to deal with. You have to go with 75. Oh shit! All right.
I see you on that VT. Nice.
Hey, Four Wheel, my dude, bro. I knew you'd be proud, dude. Thank you so much for the 5 spot, my dude. Big cheers. By the way, I also see that Dazer is getting fired up and ready to go. So what we're going to do is, I know that this is exciting. Four Wheel's fired up. But we've got Dazer, and I believe possibly Muchez, ready to jam, ready to slam. Let's check this out, man. Let's see what's going on in here. Let's check this out. See what these fellas is up to. I think, oh yeah, bud. These guys are ready to go. Can you believe it? Holy shit, boys. It is time. It is indeed time for the title bout of HLD tonight. Will we have a new champion in this Zan v Zan epic matchup? Let's find out. All right, in this corner, we've got Dazer pooling. Look at this guy. He's on a... Oh, man, I wonder if they've got enough mana for this duel. Just check this out. He's got a whole... He's got a swimming pool up there in the upper part of the screen. 2 of them. It's crazy, man. So this is what they say. Some say the Zan v Zan matchup is pretty miserable. But I gotta say, the last time Dazer was involved in one, it was probably my favorite duel of all last year. It was epic, man. And now he's got himself a pretty savage, pretty tough opponent here in Muchez. And it looks like Dazer might be on 125 ping. These guys might have picked, what, maybe an East game? I think these guys might be in an East game. I think, is Muchez West? Is Muchez West? And, oh, man. This is actually going to be pretty epic then. Wow. So we are going to see the 2 best Zans just duke it out right now. And they are going to determine at the end of this who the real champ is. And it looks like they're going to do possibly FT4 on an East server. Now, why that's important, Dazer is in Europe. And I believe Muchez West Coast. So, instead of going over to Europe, they get a server that's kind of right in the middle. It's equally as bad ping for both of them, essentially. Now, that being the case, Dazer will not have champ advantage in this duel. And that means if you ever are dueling somebody who's the champion on a whole different server, right? Then they will have the priority to start on their server. And if they completely demolish you on that server, it's over. Long story, trust me, it's fair, all right? But Dazer will not enjoy that. In this defense for the DFC. These guys throwing down now, man. We've got Dazer launching the arrows all the way across the map. I wonder what Muchez is going to do here. I'm sure this is something that these guys have talked about prior to the duel, but one thing you could do is focus on the poison damage here. You could start busting out, doing some nasty guided arrow with poison damage. Look at this. Muchez closing the distance, getting up close and personal, doing some big damage to Dazer right off the rip. Dazer tried to keep his distance there, but Muchez focused on teleporting in and just getting those jabs in, and it certainly paid off in that exchange. Dazer's strategy here appears to be attack from the outside. You can tell when he doesn't have that ping advantage, when he's a little bit behind on the ping here. Both players probably have horrible ping, but that being the case, his strategy is to keep the distance. And now he's going toe-to-toe with Muchez. Quickly gives up after landing no shots here. Muchez landing some big ones. Continually whittling his opponent down. And now, oh, look at this. Big poison hit there from Dazer. Dazer making a comeback now. And a mid-range jab shootout between these two. Oh, and a walk-down strategy from Dazer. What is this? This is like a melee duel in the middle of the HLD DFC championship bout, man. That's what's so cool about it. This is just about every facet of dueling you're going to see in this Zan v Zan match right here, man. You're going to see these guys going toe-to-toe. You're going to see some distant shots, some guided arrows, and even, in Dazer's case here, some walk-down shooting. Yeah, zealots in disguise is what they are, man. Yeah, the mana is very, very tough on a Zon, though, man. Like, you gotta figure, you have really no good spot to stack it up. Unless you've got the most godly rings that are giving you 90 mana on top of everything else, which some would argue is still a wasted stat. Man,